Welcome to Salad with a Side of Fries. I'm your host, Jen Trepic, talking wellness and weight loss for real life. We're here to clear up the myths, misinformation, bad science, and marketing to teach you how to eat and how to cheat. Are you ready? I'm having salad with a side of fries. This week, we're talking about OWYN protein shakes. So I think that's how you say it. It's OWYN. Shout out to Lizzie for submitting this one on Instagram. So by the way, that reminds me for everybody, if you have an idea for a nutrition nugget, submit it. Instagram DMs works. Go to my website, asaladwithasideoffries.com. Use the contact page, submit your idea. So Liz said on Instagram, "Hi, I'd love for you to do a nutrition nugget on single-serve protein shakes, specifically the chocolate OWYN brand. Are they a good way to boost daily protein intake as a snack, or should they be more of an only in a pinch kind of thing? Thanks. Love your podcast, Liz." So Liz, first of all, thank you. I am honored that you tune in, and I so appreciate you asking about the shake. So let's look at it together. I went to their website. As Liz mentioned, the name OWYN, OWYN, stands for Only What You Need. So then they say 100% dairy-free protein, no artificial ingredients, top 9 allergen-free, smooth and delicious. So I pause, and what's interesting to me is that all of these call-outs tell me what's not in there. Nothing tells me what is there.
What does that mean? Top 9 allergen? That's like saying a lot without saying anything.
Right. So it's basically all the top allergens like wheat, dairy.
Well,
gluten,
no, I get that, but it's still still a weird.
It's because they also then on their site, they have the icons or badges, the non-GMO, the allergy friendly, and the food allergy research and education badge. So that's probably the official language of what you can say if these things approve you or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I'm making that up. I don't know that for sure.
Yeah. That sounds really good though. It makes a lot more logistical sense.
Right. So then again, they have those badges, not really new information, doesn't tell me what they're giving us. So then from there, I went to look for the specific product that Liz mentioned. It's the chocolate protein shake. So then I click that one. In a graphic, they say it's best used as a protein-packed snack for on the go. Then it says 20 grams of protein, 4 grams of sugar, 3 grams of fiber, and prebiotics for gut health. So we need to look at the ingredients and the rest of the nutrition facts to really know what's in there and the sources of each of these things that they're using. But the one thing I want to point out here is, and if you listen to our episode, America's Fiber Problem, or maybe even many of our gut health episodes, I know we've talked about it, prebiotics is fiber. So they're trying to upsell it, right? They talked about 3 grams of fiber and prebiotics. So we'll have to look at the ingredients, but essentially fiber is a prebiotic. So calling it out here is a separate thing. I don't know about that part. We'll have to see if they add something else. And then it says 3 grams of fiber, which is okay, not great. As a general rule of thumb with my clients, we're generally looking for foods on a package that have 5 grams or more as a rule of thumb. So meanwhile, I'm still on my way to try to get to the nutrition facts on their website. And they have another graphic that says 100% plant-based and vegan, low in sugar, 5 grams of net carbs, superfoods greens blend of broccoli, kale, and spinach, 535 milligrams of vegan omega-3s. Specifically, they note that it's ALA, and then 0 major allergens. So now I'm even curious, how much of the greens blend is in there, what they're using for the vegan omega-3s, and essentially all they've done is built suspense. I'm still just give me the information.
Okay, so I'm a marketer by trade. My entire professional career has been built on marketing and branding. And I literally feel like that they have taken every keyword, buzzword, trendy word, and just lumped it all into one drink.
Yeah.
I'm are you all things to all people all the time? That's impossible.
Right. Okay, so now let's get to the nutrition facts. So serving size is 11.5 ounces, 170 calories, 7 grams of fat, of which there's 1 gram of saturated fat, 9 grams of total carbs, of which there's 5 grams of fiber, so more than what they had said before, 4 grams of sugar, all of which is added sugar, and then 20 grams of protein. Now, normally, I don't point this out, but it says 250 milligrams of sodium, which kind of just struck me as a lot for something like this. Like, it's chocolate flavor. Based on everything else that they've told us, like, are they using salt for minerals? Right? But they didn't tout any minerals in there. So I'm trying to figure out what the salt situation is. So then I looked at the micronutrients part of the label. It says 0 micrograms of vitamin D, 24 milligrams of calcium, 5 milligrams of iron, and 151 milligrams of potassium. So even still, like, we're not getting all that much on the micronutrient front, and I'm curious what the sodium source is, all the things. So now we go to the ingredients. Oh, I mentioned that the 5 grams of fiber was more than what they had touted. Also on there, so the 20 grams of protein, it's a little less than like 3 ounces of a cooked meat, right? So this is giving us a snack size amount of protein. The 4 grams of sugar, all added sugar, isn't terrible compared to a lot of products out there, but I want to see what the source is for that added sugar. So with the protein and fiber, I want to see those sources also. And then that fat piece, like 7 grams of fat kind of seemed like a lot, but depending on the source of it, maybe it's cool, right? So now ingredients. Water, then the OWYN protein blend. That's pea protein, organic pumpkin seed protein, and organic flax oil. Then soluble fiber, organic cane sugar, sunflower oil, cocoa powder, sunflower lecithin, natural flavors, Himalayan pink sea salt, guar gum, then the greens blend of broccoli, spinach, and kale, and then monk fruit extract. So I'm just going to kind of start at the top. I don't know why they have flax oil in their protein blend. That's probably what they're using to say the vegan omega-3, because sunflower oil is omega-6, which is not what we need at all. I wish it just says soluble fiber. Like, I wish they told us what they were using as the fiber. Then sugar is the next ingredient, which I don't love. And then they also have monk fruit extract in there. We see the salt source. So that's the Himalayan pink sea salt, which I generally like as, a salt source, but I don't know. It's higher on the ingredient list than the greens blend. And they're touting the greens blend part in their marketing.
I still stand by the fact that they were trying to integrate any trendy buzzword that they can.
I know.
Himalayan pink salt, flaxseed oil. It's like,
right.
But is that really what you need?
Yeah, no. And then, well, you already mentioned the sunflower oil that I don't love. Then they have sunflower lecithin and guar gum. So 2 emulsifiers are higher on the list than the greens blend. So I wouldn't put much stake in the greens blend of what they're adding in there, right? This qualifies as what we would call like fairy dust, right? They sprinkle it like fairy dust amounts, which is often what happens in a lot of, this is like sidebar, but in a lot of supplements where they want to say they have an ingredient in there, but it's expensive. They use fairy dust amounts. They say it's in there, but it's not actually enough to like do something, because if they had a, proper amount, it would be
legitimize
expensive.
It, but not enough to legitimize it, but not enough to make an impact.
Yeah. So where does this leave us, Liz? What's the deal? I like the 20 grams of protein. I like that this flavor has 5 grams of fiber. I don't love the fat, specifically the sources of the fat. I don't love the sodium piece, because we're not even realizing, we're getting the sodium, right? Like, and it's not translating into the minerals that we're getting. I suppose if I was running around and needed something and this was what I could find, I'd probably drink one on occasion. It would do the trick. It would be a snack. I feel like realistically it would last like 2 hours, given the protein and the fiber. But I wouldn't make this a staple of my everyday for me, right? The beauty
definitely
is
not meal replacement.
Right.
Yeah,
no, definitely not.
Definitely not a meal replacement.
Yeah, no. So this is a snack. And I would say on occasion, if running around, I wouldn't make this a staple of the everyday to get more protein in. I think it's coming with too many other things that we aren't looking for. But the beauty of all of it is that you get to decide for yourself, right? Just because something's not a choice for me doesn't mean it's not a healthful option for you. So, Liz, I hope this was helpful. Tracy, anything else you want to add?
Oh, I'm just really kind of to refrain myself from trying to make a new acronym for OWYN.
You love an acronym.
I think I'll just leave that to the imagination.
All right. Well, as always, everybody, I'm your host, Jen Trepeck. Connect with me on Instagram or all social media. I'm at Jen Trepeck, JENNTREPECK. Website is asaladwithasideofries.com. Pick your platform, send a message. Truly, I love nothing more than hearing from you. So send me your takeaways, your ideas, your questions. This is also the easiest way to learn more about working with me as your coach. Tracy, thank you again for being here.
Oh my gosh, I had so much fun in it, and I learned so much.
Oh, perfect.
It was exactly what I needed.
Amazing. And of course, friends, if you are not already, join our membership program by going to glow.fm/saladwithasideofries. This shows your support for this podcast, this community, and most importantly, it supports your health. You'll get this week's recipe for the kale and butternut squash salad with quinoa and access to the members-only live Q&A sessions this month. Well, friends, that's it for today's episode of Salad with a Side of Fries. Congratulations for making yourself and your health a priority. Thanks so much for joining us. Be sure to click subscribe or follow on your favorite podcast platform. Share us with a friend, and we'll be back next week. Always remember, you deserve it, and you are worth it. Happy healthy.